Your teenage years are some of the most confusing yet important years of your life. You are trying to get good grades while fighting with your biggest insecurities. You are trying to make friends, figuring out who you are, choose a career, and somehow plan your entire future all at the same time. When I was 16, I was depressed, insecure, and completely confused about my life. And I'm 19 now. Although I still don't have all the answers, but if I could go back to my 16-year-old self, these are the lessons I would tell her. So, if you are a teenager, I hope you don't have to learn this lesson the hard way like I did. Lesson number one, learn about love. We all watch K drama and romantic movies, then we believe that our relationship will look exactly like this. K dramas never show us the full picture of reality. A healthy relationship does not build on butterflies only. It is built on communication, trust, respect, and two people who are willing to grow together. So, before you start dating someone, learn about your attachment style, develop your emotional intelligence, learn how to communicate without attacking or shutting down, understand what healthy conflict looks like. Learn how to set boundaries. You can learn this skill reading books like this or learn from people who build healthy relationships, not just entertaining ones. The truth is, most teenagers don't know what healthy love actually looks like. So they assume attention is equal to love, chemistry is equal to compatibility, possession equal to commitment, and emotional highs and lows is equal to passion. As a result, many teenagers spend years with the wrong person, lose themselves trying to make the relationship work, and only later realize they are chasing an idea of love that was never healthy to begin with. Number two, work on your insecurities. We are not born insecure, but growing up, we all hear things like, oh, you are too skinny or too fat, your skin is too dark, your hair looks like noodles, and slowly, without even realizing it, you start believing them. If you are skinny or dark skin or tall, short, or anything, that doesn't mean you are ugly. Doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It was never about you. It is about those people's cheap and narrow mentality. I am a short girl. My whole life I have been shamed for it. At one point, I lost my confidence completely. I stopped attending family function, school events. I even stopped looking at myself in the mirror. I started hating my body until I realized I can't spend my whole life feeling insecure about my height. Being short does not remove my worth. There are so many short girls out there, and their height did not stop their career, relationship, or even their lives. It took me so much inner work to kill that insecurity. I am not telling you that by watching this video, all your insecurity will disappear today. But I promise you, if you keep working on it, you will realize there is nothing wrong with your skin color, body shape, hair type, or anything that is unique, that is different. You are just carrying words that are never true. Lesson number three. No one is coming to save you, so you have to save yourself. At one point in your life, you will realize not your parents, not your friends, not even God is going to save you if you don't take responsibility for your own life. And that's heavy because sometimes you have to fix things you are never responsible for in the first place. If you grow up in a toxic or dysfunctional family, it is not your fault, but still it will affect your academic life, your dreams, your peace of mind if you let it. Nobody chooses the trauma that gets handed down to them. But you are the only one who can choose what happens next. You have to be the one to pull yourself out of that situation. Because if you don't save yourself, no one will. It does not matter how bad your situation are. You can be angry about what happened to you, but at some point you have to stop waiting to someone to walk in and save you. So save yourself. Lesson number 4. Stop consuming, start creating. Be honest with yourself. How many self help videos or podcasts have you watched? And how many actions have you actually taken toward your goals after watching them? The problem with self improvement is that we become completely obsessed, consuming one life changing advice after another one and spending most of the time on learning is the favorite form of procrastination for smart people. So stop chasing one more perfect, life changing advice. Deep down, you know that. You already know enough to change your life. So start applying what you have already learned instead of wasting time watching 5 more videos on how to actually achieve your goals. Lesson number 4. Start trying to earn money from now. In today's AI driven world, there are so many opportunities. You can start earning money by selling digital product, AI commercial ad, social media management, content creation, video editing. The list goes on. Don't wait until you graduate or reach some right phase of your life. If you are a girl from a developing or underdeveloping country, especially from a middle class family, you will realize soon or later if you don't have your own money, your life isn't really yours. So whatever you want to start. So whatever you want to start, start now. Don't wait for because the right time never comes. We all hear this so many times. Still, we give ourselves entitlement that my situation is different. That's why I can't start. For example, I wanted to start this YouTube channel back in 2025, but I told myself I did not have enough money to buy a good camera. My family would not allow it, and so on. After a year and a half, I realized I actually didn't need an expensive camera to start. Even now, my family would not allow me to start a YouTube channel. So I started this YouTube channel without telling anyone about it. Now, looking back, I realize I could have started so much earlier. If I had, my life would look different today. Lesson number 6. Your feelings are not facts, they are data. Imagine you fail and your brain immediately says, I'm stupid. I'm never going to successful. Everyone else is smarter than me. You don't just think those things, you feel like they are true. But this is a fact that you failed in one exam and the feeling that you are a failure, those are not the same thing. Your feeling is giving you information. It is telling you that you are disappointed, scared, worried about your future, and that's valuable data. But the moment you treat that feeling as fact, you stop asking better questions. Instead of asking what I can learn from this, you start believing this is who I am. One bad grade does not define your intelligence. One rejection does not define your worth. One mistake does not define your entire future. Your emotions deserve your attention, but they don't deserve your belief. Listen to your emotions, learn from them, but don't let them become your identity. If you want to learn more about how our emotion works, you can read this book. Lesson number 7. Forgive people not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. You will be hurt by people you never expected. It could be your friends, your relative, your siblings, even your own parents. Sometimes it will be intentional, sometimes it will be unintentional. Most of the time, they won't even realize the damage they caused. And yes, it will hurt. But if you want to become the best version of yourself, the version that is focused, disciplined, loving, working toward a meaningful future, cannot afford to carry old emotional wounds. Think about it clearly. The person you are trying to become is not someone who is constantly replaying old pain in their mind. That version of you is not built on anger, resentment, revenge. That version of you needs clarity, energy, focus. And when you keep holding on to past, you are not punishing the other person. You are slowing down your own growth. Forgive them not because they are right. Forgive them because your future self deserves peace. This version of you who is trying to build a better life does not deserve to be mentally trapped in a past they cannot change. Lesson number 8. Find God and build a relationship with Him. Right now, you might think your biggest goals are getting good grades, earning certain amount of money, building your dream career, and there is nothing wrong with those goals. But one day, if you become quiet enough to hear your own thoughts instead of constantly numbing yourself with external distraction, you probably ask questions like, why am I here? What is the point of working so hard eventually if I die one day? These aren't signs that something is wrong with you. Every person eventually reaches a point where achievement alone stop answering the deepest questions. You can have success, money, recognition, and still feel like something is missing. At some point, you will reach the limit of your own strength. At those moments, you need something greater than yourself to lean on, and that is God. A relationship with God does not remove uncertainty, it gives you peace in middle of uncertainty. And that's the end of today's video. I truly hope this video helps you, makes your teenage years less confusing and a little easier to navigate than mine are. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.